I'm LilBro YP, and I just jumped off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard.
Stuck with my brothers, can't beef out if we was just down bad, robbing in the 4-zip. Locked in with the plan, I get it on the strength. Then we
Alright, we got LilBro YP off the porch with us today.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
I'm cool, man.
Yeah.
Another day.
Appreciate you coming down, man, visiting us from DC, right?
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for having me.
No doubt, man.
In Atlanta, it's my first time in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think of it so far?
That's cool. I fuck with it.
Yeah.
First day, so I'm getting the vibe. This is my first activity I did. First thing I did so far.
Okay. What else you got lined up for this weekend?
Studio.
Okay.
Get the basics done first.
Yeah.
Let's see what the life like here down. Life like here. Like.
Yeah, definitely some different vibes, I bet, than from back at home.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so what's life like in DC these days?
Dangerous, fast. Crabs in a bucket.
Yeah, why do you think there is so much violence in the city?
Too many guns. Summertime, people get crazy summertime. And yeah, I don't know. Like when they just see it's a high murder rate, it's just motivating motherfuckers to go add to it, I guess.
Has the city changed much since when you were younger to now?
Not really, it's just getting more notice, just more exposure with what's going on. I guess because people always see DC like, oh, that's what the president has. Or like, I don't know, they be thinking shit don't be happening, but now they just, it's being reported because social media is, you know, more jumping out so people see it. So it's about like you ain't got to look at the news to see what's going on, you know, right on social media. Because the news don't hide what's really going on.
Yeah. So what can you tell us about the border?
Northwest, probably not even 20 blocks from the Capitol.
Really?
Right by Union Station, yeah.
That's it.
But it's like any other projects, apartment buildings projects, same shit every hood. It's the same shit in every hood, so you know, go on.
Yeah. So how old were you when you first jumped off the porch?
I mean, off the porch, I mean, probably like 10. I wasn't hustling, but you know, like you in the shit, you gambling, pulling little finesses to get what you want to do, smoke, like 10. But I started hustling when I was like 13.
Oh shit, that's still pretty young.
Yeah.
Do you have any big homies or family members out there to kind of guide you?
I mean, I got a lot of big brothers. I hung with a lot of people that was older than me because I got big brothers, so it was like I was around it already.
Yeah. And what can you tell us about your friend YG?
I mean, I met YG when I was in 7th grade. I moved out Maryland for a second. I met him out there and we just clicked out there like that. Became good friends. I started bringing him around my way with me like on weekends and shit like, hey, come fuck with me. 2019? Last year, he died January 2019. He died out in Maryland though. So, yeah. I don't really want to talk about the situation, but he died out in Maryland in 2019. It was like one of my closest friends though. Yeah. And we just met in like 7th grade. Well, I mean, I ain't gonna say it because that was some years. So middle school to last year. Yeah.
How important is it for you to kind of, you know, let his legacy live on?
I got to. My boy, he was one of my #1 fans. He was on my ass about this shit. That's why I got more serious about it too. I was like, man, my man really, he was on my line about this rap shit. He was like, bro, you don't see it. Like, I know you got that shit, bro. I'm telling you. And when he died, I'm like, damn, it just pushed me to go hard. I'm like, nah, I got, because he was my motivation at first. I mean, he was motivating me to go to the studio. He was calling me, man, take your ass to the studio. Get the fuck from outside, go to the studio. You know, my man was on my ass. That shit just motivated me to go harder.
Sound like he was a real one then.
That was my man.
So what was one of the biggest life lessons you learned while being out in the streets?
Everything ain't what it seems. We can't trust everybody. Just because something look like something, that ain't always what it is. Don't let nobody get too close to you. You'll be all right.
Real shit.
let people know what you want them to know.
Mm-hmm.
Just play them like that. Yeah, pretty much.
So how long you been making music now?
Once I dropped my first music video, 2015. I was in
Okay.
like 10th grade, some shit like that.
What had motivated you to start back then?
My brothers was doing it, and then there was like older people in the hood that was doing the shit too. So I'm looking at them like, damn, they lit. I'm trying to be that. You know, they big bottles and all that shit in their videos. I'm like, oh, nah, like I know that because I was already popular in my age group. So I'm like, oh, nah, I know that could be me. I'm gonna do that. I can do that. I went to the studio and this shit came out good. You gotta like it, bro.
So it was more of the lifestyle that kind of drew you in.
Yeah, it was the lifestyle. It was just the glam of this shit. I'm like, nah, the attention you get. I'm like, nah, that's cool. I'm trying to be that. Like, I already got there, so I know I could just do that and get some money for it too. Why not?
Real shit. All right. So besides your brothers, who were some other musical influences you had? Who were you listening to?
Shit, I ain't never really like mainstream music. I was more so like on DC art, like DMV artists and stuff. So I ain't, like I said, it was people around my way. Like they ain't really get too far, but they motivated me. Like just seeing them in the hood trying, and they trying. And so I was listening to a lot of my big homies, or like just different people in the city, like Fat Trail and shit like that.
Yeah. How has your transition been going from the streets into the music industry?
It's like I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's hard to get away from it when you ain't all the way like we you supposed to be at. So it's when they get all the way there though, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. I'm gonna move. I ain't going back. I ain't going back. Once I get that ticket, I ain't going back. So everybody go back to the hood, fuck up.
What do you think of the rap game so far?
It's a little weird right now, but I know it got room for a real nigga like me in it. I know it, the rap game weird as shit right now, but I know I could squeeze it. I could change some shit.
Yeah. Has your city started to embrace you already?
Yeah, I got a lot of love in the city right now. Like I said, I was known before I started rapping, so it was like they accepted it. Like, all right, boy, you rapping now, so it just fitted. It would look like a rapper already.
So how'd you get your name, LilBro YP?
Like I said, I was hanging with all older motherfuckers, so I was always little brother. They was like, "Fuck, it's your nickname." I got the nickname like when I was like 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like 10. I ain't always grow, but I got it when I was like 10. I just stuck with it.
Yeah. And YP, that's just youngest plug, right?
Yeah, I added it to the end of it. That's like the older me. I was like, nah, I'm gonna put it together, LilBro YP.
So what's the music scene like in DC right now?
It's getting more noticed. People starting to notice us more from like different states.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of artists that's blowing up in the city right now. So like it's going good. I can see like in the next couple of years, like DC gonna be a popping spot for music. Like a lot of artists gonna be wanting to come to DC and work and do different shit. A lot of different outlets open. Like at first it was just a lot of rappers. Now it's a lot of rappers. It's a lot of cameramen. It's a lot of engineers. It's a lot of producers. Like just the whole everything of music getting better in the city right now. Yeah. It ain't just a million rappers. It's a million everything.
Do you feel like the artists out there are pretty supportive of each other, or is it more of a competition?
More of a competition, but like it's more so a lot of people choosing sides. You got a lot of these people who fuck with each other, and you got a lot of these people that fuck with each other. Because the city's so small, and then like the streets is still the streets. A lot of people don't want to hear the music shit. So it's like you got a group of people that fuck with each other. You got a group of people that fuck with each other. Some people in this group doing a lot of numbers, and some people in this group might be doing a lot of numbers. So the city got a lot of attention right now, I feel like.
What can you tell us about Young General Empire?
I mean, like I said, I started it after my man YG died. There's a couple artists, and there's me. I got a friend named Dro. He rap. My brother Peso, and then there's some twins. We got twins, my man. They named G Star and Gio. That's about it though. And then YG.
Would you be interested in signing with another label as well?
If the money right, yeah. And the stipulations, I ain't got no problem with signing. As long as everything right, I ain't getting finesse. I ain't stuck up either though. If something good, I want to say I'm gonna take it.
How'd you link up with Ant Glizzy?
I knew me and Ant was doing business. I was buying weed from Ant. So like I was buying pounds from Ant probably like a whole this old. Like we good now. We ain't be this old. But I was buying weed from Ant probably like a whole 6-7 months. I'm buying weed. He fronted me shit. And then like one day he dropped a video and I commented on Instagram. I mean like, what the fuck you got Instagram, little bro? He'll be following me back. He like, nigga, so he DM me, he like, bro, we been cool and you and me doing all this shit for about the last 6-7 months. I ain't know you had an Instagram. I ain't know you rap. I ain't know you did none of that. So he took me to the studio with him probably like 2-3 days after that. Like I found out I rap. Made one of our first songs. And then just the relationship just got better from there when he found out I rap too.
Oh yeah.
Cause then I wasn't on no dick riding shit. Like I ain't never mentioned to him one time that I be like, damn, like when a motherfucker first usually meet somebody with some clout, that's the first thing they try and finesse and cut in and talk about.
How'd you come across his Instagram? Was it on the Explore page or someone that just shared
Nah,
it?
like I already knew him. I ain't gonna act like I ain't know him. That's Ant Glizzy. Like the city know Ant Glizzy. Okay. So I already know him, but I was just keeping on the business thing. And then he's saying, like, once I commented on his Instagram page, like, damn, oh, you rap, bro. He's like, ain't you try good. That's cool. Ain't you want no dick ride shit. So it just made him fuck with me hard.
Yeah. Stay Dangerous. Was that the first song you guys had recorded?
No, it wasn't the first song we recorded, but it was the first song we dropped together.
Okay, yeah. And that shit went up.
Yeah. And we was like that. We thought about it, right? We made probably like 3-4 tracks before we was like, all right, nah, that's the right one to shoot. Okay. Yeah. And he put me on point to a lot of stuff.
So you weren't surprised that one took off, huh?
Yeah, nah, I knew it was gonna bring me a little more exposure.
And then you guys followed up and dropped that 5-track project too.
Yeah.
Stay Dangerous.
Yeah. He told me how to do that. Like you don't need no label. It's either like you can get your music on these platforms. Like I was blind. I wasn't everything. I just shoot a video, put it on YouTube. That's all I was doing. He was like, nah, bro, you can get paid for this shit. Just like you outside hustling, bro. You ain't got to do this for free, bro. You record a song, you put it up here, and a month later you'll be getting some money for it. I'm like, damn. He's just showing me different. I'm like, damn, I was blind to a lot of shit. Yeah.
What type of feedback did you guys get on that project?
City was fucking with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like catching people riding past me playing like, I'm like, oh nah, it's all right, cool. That's what it's like.
Kind of just motivate you to go even harder, right?
Motivating. Nah, I gotta keep dropping.
All right, talk to us about this new song and video, Money Never Sleeps.
I mean, my birthday was coming up, so I decided to shoot something, drop something for my birthday. So I just went through the unreleased and told my friends, help me pick a song.
Okay.
Pick a song, shot it. But that was pretty much it to that one, but I fuck with it though. So it was like, all right, they picked a good song and a song I agree with. I usually don't even be agreeing with a lot of the music. I take 10 years to pick a song before I shoot a video.
Really? How many unreleased songs would you say you're sitting on right now?
Man, iCloud full. I got too much music. I don't know what to do. It's just, I need to release it so I can get money for it. I just be burnt. I don't know. I be overthinking. There's people here be like, damn, why this ain't out yet running this? It'd be something 4 or 5 months ago. I don't know. That shit just be in the notes.
Yeah. And your video for Down Bad did pretty well too.
Yeah. That one, I worked with Sarah Midas and 4QKP. I was like, because I seen a lot of people like using 2 different cameramen. I was like, no, that's cool. I was like, I got 2 cameramen. I'm locked in with. I know it'd be icy if I have them. Even mix it together in the vid, like just them helping me direct it, like with the scenes. It was just different, like from what I usually do. And so that whole video, I was fucking with that, and it was a different. I came in with a different style. I'm usually more amped up in my songs. And they heard that. They was like, oh, nah, you can give them a different vibe too.
And Hood Last Hope, that was the last project you dropped, right?
Yeah. I'm getting ready to drop something soon. I don't know when. Like I said, I just be sitting on the unreleased music. I just be, but I give them a video here and there just so they won't be mad at me. So the fans won't be mad at me. Try to give them at least a video a month.
You got a title picked out for the next project?
Probably trap or rap. Probably go with that. That's what I've been thinking.
It's pretty much where you're at in your life, huh?
Yeah, trying to choose.
You got a next single picked out that you plan to drop?
I don't. I've been going through my release. So I got like between like 4. I'm trying to choose between like 4 different songs. It's like I don't know which one I'm gonna do, but I know it's gonna be out of these 4.
Okay. Who are some of the producers you've been working with lately?
I've been locked in with Profound like since I first started. Like he was one of the first producers. Like, nah, you crank, you hear me? Like, nah, I'm about to start sending you beats. Like, like do these, you hear me? So like I can stop using YouTube beats. So I'm like, all right, cool. So Profound. Then let me see, Lighties, Zanny Pacquiao. One of my main producers was Hustle. He been helping me elevate too. And he just like he known in the city right now, so he got his own wave going on right now. But Hustle just like helped me a lot too.
Yeah. What about features? You been working with anyone up there outside of Young Generals?
I've been working with Ant, work with Long Money Keys. Who else I work with? Faye, a couple other artists too. Yeah. I'm gonna have some more artists on my tape. I ain't gonna mention them, but right now, you hear me, I ain't gonna spoil it. When the tape drop, I'm gonna have some different artists from the city on it too. People be listening to.
Is there like a specific sound coming out of DC right now, or is it kind of all over the place?
All over the place. I mean, it is one sound though, like a lot of people do, but it's a lot of the people that are known, like everybody got their own, like the people that is got their own little drift with it, wave with it.
Yeah. When do you think this next project will drop? Drop this year? You think this next project will drop this year?
Yeah, I gotta drop it before the end of this year. Probably within the next month or 2.
Okay.
I got to. I ain't dropping no tape the whole summer. I gotta drop something. Yeah. Everybody dropping tapes and deluxes. I ain't dropped not one. I gotta drop some. Yeah. People want their deluxe albums.
Yeah.
I gotta drop some.
All right. What else you working on right now? What else you got coming up?
I want to travel, get around. I got on probation earlier this year, so I'm just trying to travel, get around, and network.
Yeah. Where else you trying to go?
I know I want to go to Cali next.
Okay.
I just went to Miami. Now Atlanta. I'm trying to go to Cali. Then probably New York again. I went to New York last year.
Yeah. Cool. All right, YP. Any shout outs before we get you out of here?
Shout out to my family, gang. You know what I mean? Shout out to my manager. Shout out to everybody that support me. Shout out to the fans.
Stuck with my brothers, can't beef out a bitch. We was just down bad, robbing niggas for a zip. Locked in with the plug, I get it on the strength. Then we slid in the Vic, I hopped out with the Smith. Cause the ops down.